Vana'diel News Network.
Hello and welcome to VNN. This is Frice, alongside our special Gulkin co-anchor, Evelios.
Hey!
Today's top story. Local Windurstian authorities came across a strange phenomenon at once thought to be impossible. A silenced Shantotto. With her inability to speak, authorities are baffled as to how such a thing occurred, as well as who the culprit behind this nefarious deed is. We hope to speak with a member of the investigation team during this broadcast for any updates on the situation. But first...
It's come to be that time of the year again when the wandering minstrels make their way back to the Kuon and Medarthi regions. Led by the ever-talkative Fari-Wari, these performers' return has been a highly anticipated event. When asked about what new performances the group had up their sleeves, Fari-Wari had this to inform. Well, it's been a very long road we have traveled, but one of our best Taru places for inspiration was that lively Odd Urgan. More specifically, the stories of its famed serpent generals. Food speaks in very odd riddles. However, when pressed for further information on whom these generals are, Fari-Wari refused to elaborate further and simply stated to come see the Wandering Minstrels show sometime later in Upper Juneau. I'm sure all of us can't wait to see what marvelous tales and songs the minstrels have woven for us this year.
We'll be back with more on our top story after a short commercial break.
Lower Hall. We got everything from gobby bag upgrades, you damn greedy luxus, up to the moblin maze monger runic trays. Shop once with us, and you'll be the bum-hoss amongst your link shells in no time, gobby flat.
Barbecue sauce applied directly to the taru. 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 Dagamnam's taru barbecue sauce.
The show. Limit Break Radio. Limit Break Radio. Welcome to Limit Break Radio. I, of course, am one of your hosts, Aniro.
And I'm Colin.
I'm Sale.
I'm Gamer.
It stings like hell, but the buffs are unbelievable.
This is stupid.
Some guy comes up, what's 50K gonna do for saving skill chains? You let us worry about that, okay?
Just take a deep breath. All right, we got it under control.
But what if we fire him and then kill him and then fire him again?
Screw you. Go jump off a cliff.
What is in my head?
The Network.
The Rogues Den.
Limit Breaking News.
Simply Jackson. Elegantly Edwin.
He says.
She says.
The Community.
This is Jaeger from the Sylph server.
How's it going? I'm Eldalive.
I'm Milani from the 30 server.
I'm Lazarus from the Asura server.
Hi, I'm Kai Stammet from the Shiva server.
I'm Kushinaru from the Valeforce server, and I listen to Limit Break Radio.
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 I listen to Limit Break Radio. Yeah. And I listen to Limit Break Radio.
And I listen to Limit Break Radio.
All this and more. LimitBreakRadio.com.
Welcome back to VNN. After many attempts to reach local authorities, it seems that no one is willing to speak to us about the investigation regarding the silencing of Professor Shantotto. However, new details have still been uncovered. Windurstian auction house representatives have brought forth new evidence as proof that the tasty professor is indeed spellbound, unable to cast even the simplest of stone spells in retaliation to disrespect being shown to her by curious onlookers. Windurst AH representatives have brought forth receipts of echo drops being purchased by the cases by the willing professor's servants, also giving new meaning to the words meals on wheels. Wait, It seems that our field correspondent in Silent Lucidity has a breaking update on our top story.
Thanks, Bryce. As per usual, I'm sitting outside an area that is doubtlessly dangerous for the sake of your safety and enlightenment, so basically for no reason. Shantotto's inside, possibly fuming, but I guess we'll find out when we go in, won't we? Holy hell, look at the empty bottles everywhere. It looks like a high-level thief's pad. Damn it, someone needs to get their garbage out of the way. Just... Oh, no, Miss Shantotto, I'm so sorry. Let me help you up. My deepest apologies, Shantotto. I've come here to interview you about your curious condition. I understand your recent purchases and alchemic activities have yielded many forms of echo drops, but little in the ways of results. Do you think your condition will ever get any better? I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear that. What was that? Well, you know what, let me attempt to start over. I'm VNN Field Reporter Silent Lucidity. What's your name? That's strange, I don't think I'm familiar with that name. Yatungadung, was it? Perhaps I'm not getting the accent right. I'm not overly familiar in half-pint pinheadese. Look like a Magigoria with a painful constipation complication. Going now.
The curse is broken! Stand aside, world, and rejoice! The genius maiden Shantotto has reclaimed her voice!
Get me out of here! I swear I'll never do curry again!
You!
Yes, ma'am?
Ironic, your name is Silent Lucidity, I believe. An unfortunate name for your family and friends to grieve.
Is that like a metaphor, or...?
You're going to die, fool. Bind. Chain.
Stop! Let me go! Come on! Oh, jeez. I thought my Moogle, he always made the best grilled cheese sandwiches.
Sandiga 3!
Ooh, my Moogle now. Oh well, guess that's what happens when you try to do something you're not good at. I guess the mines would have been safer in this case. Right, Ivy?
Go to Hades, Bryce.
That's alright. We'll be back with more news and the weather after this quick commercial break.
Hello friends, this is Galag, better known as 5 Moons to you non-Gulkans, and I would like to take a moment to inform all of you of a travesty taking place on Vana'diel. You see, every day, proud Gulkan people like myself undergo a tremendous amount of discrimination from modern society. This hatred has gone on for hundreds of years, and it's time to heal these wounds. We will no longer put up with the hatred, the abuse, the name-calling, or the higher rate on chocobo insurance. That is why I, with my fellow brothers and, well, brothers, have today formed the National Association for the Advancement of Gulkan People. The NAAGP will help ensure equality amongst all races of Vana'diel, because we believe, in Altana's eyes, we are all the same. Well, maybe not so much to be through. Here at the NAAGP, we are putting an end to the hatred, so I encourage all Gulkan listeners, put down your pickaxes, out of the mines and into the streets. The NAAGP, because when we come together, we have just enough intelligence to think about maybe possibly making a difference at some point in time using a method of some sort, which we will figure out eventually. Hopefully. Probably not.
Are you tired of all the adequate and safe rental chocobos? Not thrilling or dangerous enough for you? Then come on down to the Dunkle's Chocobo Ranch. These semi-adequate, somewhat conscious beings have experienced abuse and disuse and misuse in every which way but humane use, and they're looking for a home. So if you like being able to barely bounce on a stumbling high-speed deathbird that looks slightly like a seahorse and the illegitimate child of a malformed cockatrice, then beat it to within an inch of its life with a gawking golf club, come on down! We accept gill, gold, beastman seals, firstborn children, lastborn children, children, slightly live taro, and used mythic undergarments.
Welcome! Ow!
Welcome back. Very unprofessional, Evelios.
You unprofessional?
Some other time, perhaps. You had another story, didn't you?
Yeah, stupid. Yeah, Elvin. Yeah. Anywho. Many people hoping to initiate contact with relatives and versions of themselves from 20 years ago were disappointed when they discovered time not only does not work like a stream, but that when they physically manifest in the past, they replace their past counterparts. This has ruled out changing the past, cheating on taxes, and fornicating with the ones that got away. When reached for comment, one Elven Thief 75, please check it, was distressed to find that he could not converse or love himself from the past despite his overwhelming lateness. Now, as for you, you son of a...
It's raining Galka and Zarkabar tonight, and speaking of our unusual atmosphere, here's Carletta with weather and traffic.
Alright, hey, hello everybody. Thank you, Bryson. Here is your Elshimo Lowlands weather outlook for today. The weather for the next few days will be every male adventurer's myth and fantasy. Hot and sticky. First it will become quite warm to downright sultry, and when you can no longer take the heat, it will get wet. Very wet. Extremely wet. And then there will be intermediate spots of no weather at all. But once you get used to that, the heat will start to creep up again, and the humidity will climb once, higher and higher, leaving you hot and sweaty in a puddle of ooze. And now for your traffic update. If you're heading to the Valkyrie Dunes, watch out for the dead bodies stacking up in the cave heading into the main area. Please remember to bring silent oils if you are still new at being an adventurer. If you're heading to the Sanctuary of Zeta today, please be advised that everybody and their mule will be there as well, going after the same damn thing. And while I'm at it, those that are too cheap to pay for the telly to the Altepa Desert and uses the Crocorola Tunnel, those slime oils are mine.
Mammy Jammers!
Yes, you high-level thief who thinks it's funny hitting the jelly right as I'm about to fight it. I hope Altina puts a smackdown on your sorry ass. Back to you, Price.
That wraps up the world for tonight. Stay tuned next time when we may or may not cover the hazards young Taru face when sheep dipping in the Kronstadt Highlands. For all of us here at VNN, good night, stay safe, and keep an eye out for the corpse of my co-anchor. Final Fantasy, Tetramaster, and Vana'diel are registered trademarks of Square Enix. Square Enix and Play Online are trademarks of Square Enix. VNN and its hosts are solely responsible for its content.